This video is brought to you by Squarespace. From websites and online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful presence online and to run your business. All right, before anybody says anything, I know you're already thinking it, what in the hell is going on with this nonsense right here? If you know what's about to come out on digital, then you know what might possibly be coming to the channel, and then you know why I would be needing to grow said stupid things.
What do we have here?
What the hell? Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
There was a whole lot of nonsense, but today we're watching Jumanji, the 1995 version with Robin Williams. I put a poll up on YouTube to see if you guys were maybe interested in me doing this, because I had seen some of my other creator friends start to do this, especially with guys like Netflix. So I love Robin Williams. He is my absolute favorite actor of all time. Sadly, we just had the anniversary of his death. It still saddens me to every day. But if this is a small little way that I can show my appreciation for all the things that he was able to contribute in the film and television world, then I am excited to do it, because Jumanji, especially the 1995 version, is one of my favorite movies out there. I've not watched it in years, but also I started this channel watching the remake of Jumanji a long time ago, so if you guys want to go watch that, you should, but this is going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys are excited. Before we hop in, I asked two things of you all: to leave a like and a comment. Let's just get right into this. I swear I'm still in the market for an actual game board of Jumanji, so if you guys know where to find one, let me know in the comments. And I don't mean like the cheap plastic version at Target, I mean like a good wooden board.
Don't worry, it's just a pack of wolves.
Don't worry, a pack of wolves? That's still a concern.
Caleb, it's after me!
The drums!
Run! Run!
Anytime I hear drums nowadays, I just think of this movie.
What if someone digs it up?
Well, then it's their problem.
May God have mercy on his soul.
See, he gets the idea. You know, this hometown really reminds me of the setting of Derry in It, and not in a good way.
Time to float.
Prepare to die, Parrish!
By what? Your bad haircut?
Good, Parrish! Run to Daddy! Movie waiter!
Imagine doing all that because you think, you don't know, you think that he smooched your girl. No, I'd be that petty too. Sorry, Parrish, you're gonna die.
Alan!
Oh my God, I love this actor so much.
Dad, can I have a ride home?
Alan.
Okay, let's be real here. The machine gets f***ed up because Alan is a prick that won't admit that he did it.
If you're afraid of something, you've got to stand and face it.
Yeah, but does that mean that I have to get my face caved in?
What the devil?
See, right here, Alan has the opportunity to go apologize for what he did, but no, what does he do? He makes the other guy out to be the bad guy. You got a lot of growth to do, Alan.
We're just friends. Not anymore. Get him!
Do they really have the balls to beat him up right outside his father's work? I don't know if I should be upset or impressed. Okay, I heard you the first time. If you want to get tiki with me, we can do that. Are none of the construction workers going to be upset that this kid without a hard hat is walking around? Isn't that like the whole point of the hard hat? Movie logic. Whoever did the soundtrack for this movie is just God tier. That's reality. Be like, wait, kid, what are you doing over there? And why don't you have a hard hat?
Not again. Come on.
You know, honestly, the board game is more clingy than a girlfriend because it just doesn't stop beating. Ah, that's a bad joke. Will I leave it in?
Yeah!
It wasn't just Billy Jessup.
If I'd known that, Alan, I wouldn't have.
If I'd known there was multiple people beating you up, then it would have been okay. But I thought it was a one-on-one, good old-fashioned Duke Fest.
You're ready to go to the Cliffside School for Boys.
So my prize for getting beat up is getting sent away to boarding school? What a shit deal!
Maybe I don't even want to be a Parrish.
Oh boy. I'm smelling a very quick walk out of the room.
I'm never talking to you again!
He didn't mean it, but it's kind of true. This close to not getting sucked into a board game.
A game for those who seek to find a way to leave their world behind.
Well, isn't that convenient? And not terrifying.
I quit playing board games 5 years ago.
Ah, but you just rolled the dice, so you're kind of locked in now.
You better run these winged things.
Oh no, Robert, get him out! The bats are here!
The hell are you supposed to be?
I'm vengeance.
I've forgotten all the fun little things that happen every time they roll.
Game thinks I roll.
What do you mean the game thinks?
That's what I'm saying.
In the jungle, you must wait until the dice read 5 or 8.
So I'm right. Alan! You don't feel so good!
Start? I don't feel so good.
For 1995, not that bad as CGI. I could never do this if I tried. To be fair, if I was in her shoes.
Hey, you see what I did there, pair of shoes?
If I was in her shoes, I would run away too if bats were trying to crawl up my ass. One of the best intros to a movie I've seen in I don't know how long. I don't know where the criticism for this movie runs. This is such a great adventure 1990s movie. I don't know who told me it, but I just love the fact that that little girl is Kirsten Dunst. I will not get over my Spider-Man geekdom throughout this movie.
Go get him, Tiger.
So what do you think, young man?
Oh, that's why they did that. They showed that little reveal because that's where the game was originally hidden. Oh, okay, I see what you did there, movie.
Peter hasn't spoken a word since it happened.
Oh my.
Don't worry, she's a professional gaslighter.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm going to audition for my Razzie.
Anytime I look at a bust or a statue, I always say the same thing in my head. What are you compensating for?
Then we can all have ice cream and bourbon.
That's my type of woman. I'm from Kentucky, baby. You survived for 26 years? What's the life of a common bat? I'm sorry, African bat.
Wow.
Oh, that was actually a good slogan. Do you see the side of the bus that says, if it bugs you, we'll get it.
There's 1,001 places he could have hid the body in this house.
Yeah, but wouldn't you be able to smell it, at least after 26 years? A rotting corpse?
Because his parents chopped him up in little pieces and hid him in the walls.
Okay, that's it.
Well, up until the chop part, she actually was telling the truth.
Fine, there's nowhere to go in this stupid town anyway.
You're right, except inside of a board game.
If you don't cut that out, they're gonna send you to a shrink. Where do you think they're gonna send you if you don't start talking?
Seems like we both have issues that we need to work through. You know what's the perfect opportunity?
A cursed board game.
Like that. Maybe I wasn't very brave as a child, but if I heard an ominous drumming off in the background, even before I saw this movie, I would not head towards it. Hello? Afuera! Well, kids today just pick up a board game they never played before and just immediately start throwing the dice. Idiots.
Tiny bite can make you itch, make you sneeze, make you twitch.
Anytime a bug is involved, that's when I'm out. I can handle literally anything else but these bugs! I'm sorry, not little. These huge bugs! Good shot! Home run! Well,
Now they're loose on the town.
This will not be an easy mission. Monkeys slow the expedition.
monkeys. There's that 1995 CGI that I was looking for. Oh God, get away from the knives!
I bet those monkeys came from the game.
Yeah, sure, just leave them down there in the kitchen to f up your whole house.
Do not begin unless you intend to finish.
Hold up, so many questions. Number one, did that monkey just control them? Number two, why are they listening?
Roll. 5.
Here we go.
Party better move. Post haste.
Say what now?
Hi, kitty cat. Are you the Wizard of Oz version or the Eat My Face version? You're looking more like Scar than the Cowardly Lion.
Be prepared. It's not real, Peter.
Yeah, but you want to stay around and find out? There he is! Let's go, Robin! Robin has some hops. This is such a sad concept. I swear, anytime I have to do with time passing in movies, it just f***s me up. But think about it. He's been gone for 26 years, trapped in a jungle, having no recollection of anything outside of his life there.
Where's Mom? Is Dad at the factory?
This is so sad.
Alan Parrish.
Yeah.
Robin can make me feel any type of emotion he wants.
No!
To be fair, was I jaywalking or were you about to hit me?
Get out of there! Ah, monkeys! Monkeys!
Is he cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? He tried to warn you about the monkeys. Man, whoever the set designer was did a great job transforming these sets from before 26 years ago to post 26.
Do you know what happened to this shoe factory?
Yeah, folded up.
Why are you still living here, perhaps? Just curious.
I don't think anybody loved his boy more than Sam did.
So you're trying to rip my heart out, right? Because it's working!
Parrish is still around?
I see him now and then. They're over on Adams Street.
Could've just said they're dead, but, you know, make me go find it for myself. He died in May. She died literally a couple months later in August, probably of a broken heart. Man, this movie, dude!
No, it looks like another one of those weird bites.
Yeah, you remember the bug thing from earlier? I still hate them.
What came out of the game before me?
How big is that thing? This is why I will never go to Australia. There's bugs the size of your freaking face.
We're safe.
What was that about him not being able to get through the glass? Woo! God, this movie stresses me out.
Piece of cake.
as I knock down 5 mailboxes.
When are you gonna help us play? We've gotta hurry.
You know what Alan probably realized? That he doesn't have a good website. Shameless way to transition to our video sponsor, Squarespace. Some of the things I've really enjoyed while using Squarespace is the Squarespace member areas. It's a place where you can connect with your audience members, and it's a place you can generate revenue through gated members-only content. You can manage your members, send emails, and connect with them in an all-in-one, easy-to-use platform. And since I am a YouTuber for a profession, another thing I've enjoyed is their video blocks, and it allows you to bring content in from YouTube, Vimeo, and Animoto, so you can have all of your video content running on your specific Squarespace site. And another thing that I appreciate is that you have analytic tools built in through their traffic overview, which allows you to see the different sources of traffic coming into your site, seeing how they found you, what they're clicking on, and what works for you. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, head to my link and you'll be able to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Once again, thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video.
What do you think those monkeys are gonna do to the ecosystem around here?
Fling. You know, if he's been gone for 26 years, who was singing that inside of Jumanji?
What do you want? I've never shaved before.
Honestly, I kind of like Robin with the scruffy look, the long hair, the big beard. I think that works better for him.
Come on, Judy. He's not gonna help us. He's afraid.
Did you just call me chicken? McFly!
We don't need your help.
I don't think so.
Nobody calls me chicken in my house.
My formerly owned house.
You will not last 5 minutes without me.
Didn't you just say that you weren't gonna help us play?
It's reverse psychology. Dad used to pull it on me all the time.
How old are you?
Alan, ready?
There is no ready.
Thank you, Putan.
You're playing the game I started in 1969.
I just now thought about this, but
Nice.
Whose turn is it?
we're in trouble.
I married Billy Jessup and they're living in a trailer park.
To be fair, that was a middle school relationship. The likelihood of them staying together is probably like half of 1%.
Can you help us?
Do you have an appointment?
Yes, with Destiny.
We're looking for someone who used to live here.
No, I've lived here my whole life.
Oh, I will say, the younger girl version of her matched her nose. That's actually a pretty good track for both the young actors and the older ones.
Game, drums. I was that little boy, Sarah.
Robin is such a good actor. You can't tell me otherwise. Damn it, I keep having to say was, not is. Son of a bitch. Don't mind us. We're just transporting this woman to her home.
This is totally not a kidnapping.
While we're waiting.
Whoa, God!
Accurate.
It was awful. It was awful. It really was.
Tell me what would have happened if she continued to play the game and didn't roll a 5 or an 8. Would he just be permanently stuck there for the rest of their lives?
Just give me the dice and you can go home.
That was good.
How could you do that?
It's law of the jungle, Sarah.
To be fair, he's been gone for 26 years. You owe him a lot.
Take care or they'll come after you.
Oh, first it's the Batman, now it's Poison Ivy?
Stay away from the walls. Don't touch anything.
Grab the board.
Don't touch the purple ones. They shoot poisonous barbs.
Shoot. They shoot. Little shop whores, get out of my Jumanji movie!
I think it's supper time.
My car. Oh, my car.
Well, it was new.
Not in the jungle anymore, so you don't treat people like this.
To be fair, I'm gonna say it again. You got him trapped in a board game for 26 years because you wouldn't keep playing, so you owe him something.
I'm gonna make some tea.
Hang on, I'll pull a Ross for you.
I was a little girl, Alan.
You had 26 years to get over that fear.
And a bunch of bats surrounded me.
I'm not mad at you for the initial run out. I would have done the same, but you go back.
26 years, Sarah.
Me too.
Not the same. Not the same. Yes, you had trauma, but not the same.
Because I won't stop playing.
And neither will I.
That's the T. Now, what happens if one of you gets stuck and then the other 3 can't get you out?
We just have to keep our heads and roll with the punches.
You see what I did there?
Roll.
God, I'm going to hell.
Hunter from darkest wild.
I'm feeling 26 years of repressed daddy issues. Hey, Bobs, how you doing? Nice mustache. Mr. Police Officer, there's a mad hunter actually shooting random people inside of the street. Can you do something? What is that thing? A shotgun with shells?
You might have told us there was a man in there with a rifle that hunts people.
Is he the reason you didn't want to play?
A little bit.
Why you?
Everything about me he finds offensive. You think it'd be a waste of his time.
Well, you ever thought about just sitting down and talking about your
That'll work out great when he has a rifle pointed at my head.
Don't be fooled, it isn't thunder. Staying put would be a blunder.
Either that's a stampede, or we're about to be sucked into the death scene in Lion King.
It's a stampede! Don't look back!
I'm looking down! That's where you all are stupid. Why didn't you grab the game? Honestly, that CGI looks pretty good. What was up with the monkeys?
Why didn't you grab the game?
Just ignore him, honey. He's a Libra.
Oh, you're one of those astrological people?
I'm sorry, dear, you have the wrong number.
Were you trying to call Mary Jane? Definitely not foreshadowing anything later.
Or I could fill it out.
Louise.
Louise, you and me kind of would get along. You looking like a badass over there.
You're not a postal worker, are you?
You know what? From the getup outside of the hat, I could see where you're going with that. It's a little beak. How much would that hurt? Good job, Peter. That was actually really badass. Mr. Police Officer, it looks like your car's seen better days. Trust me, you don't want to be around me right now.
I tried to drop the dice so they land on 12.
Well, that would be cheating.
If you do try to cheat Jumanji, the fact that you would turn into a monkey kind of makes sense. Oh, I referenced The Wizard of Oz earlier. Man, I forgot that was even in this.
Sorry for what? It's me, Alan.
Fair, accurate response.
What's going on?
Monkey outbreak. Oh God, I forgot about the stampede. Everybody get out of the way! Oh, that's my nightmare. There goes your way to fix all this mess. Nice use of the bite! That's one of my favorite memes.
Hey, don't worry, I've done this before. Once.
Did you just say once?
We're gonna die! Either you're a terrible shot or you're a good shot. I can't tell which right now. What was it about the 1990s movies that just loved Home Aloneing everything? First of all, that's monkeys, and those monkeys have a gun. What in the contraption are you doing over there, welder monkey? Oh, it's so good. He just doesn't know when to give up.
Could have shot you at any moment. You didn't roll the dice. Alan did.
That makes me think that he's better shot than he actually is. Like, he could have shot her. The brake line's cut! Oh, this really is Home Alone.
That's 2.
Oops.
I'm here.
Great.
He kind of went bananas. You know what? Respect the animals for going on green. That's pretty nice.
I got it.
Wait, Alan, you just left him there handcuffed to a door? That's kind of a dick move.
26 years buried in the deepest, darkest jungle, and I still became my father.
If that's not a metaphor, I don't know what is.
No matter what.
That set designer just had to like flex a little bit, huh?
It's that execution.
Yeah, the door's not ajar, it's missing. That car has been through more hell than Alan was in those 26 years.
Do you have children? A boy and a girl?
Oh my God, what happened?
So much. That CGI looks pretty good. What's up with the monkeys, man?
Okay, it's my turn.
If you roll a 12, you win.
No pressure.
You rolled a 3.
Monsoon? At least we're inside.
Yeah, right.
He gets the idea. How expensive was it to make this movie? Because these sets were so complicated, I'm sure. Jesus, that's crazy. I did the inflation for this. If this movie was to be made today, the budget would have been $125 million. And it shows. Oh, good God, this is not the ending that I wanted. Jaws, you can have it back. Wouldn't that hurt like a bitch to grab him by the tail? Hang on! I'm auditioning for the Crocodile Dundee movie! Master, this isn't annoying! This is annoying!
Judy, Peter!
Ma'am.
I'm really good at opening the floodgates. Have a nice trip. See? 2 people can't fit on that door. F you, Titanic!
There's a
No time for that, we gotta keep playing.
Alan, you wrestled an alligator for me.
There's a crocodile.
You were about to get a kiss and you're going to stop it over a technicality? Alan, my boy, we gotta work on your game. I know you've been gone for 26 years, but there's like basic level of understanding.
Colonel Mustard in the library with a wrench. Clue.
We got it.
Help me. Stay calm. Don't struggle.
Everybody says to stay calm in quicksand, but I feel like I would not be calm.
All right.
Oh, we're really leaning into the Titanic thing, huh?
We'll help you out. We each have 8.
It's my least favorite part of the movie. Get the spiders out of here! Ah! I want Spider-Man, not spiders! What's that? Don't worry, they look kind of goofy. Okay, so your house is ruined, but there's not really an upside.
Peter?
Well, look at that magic trick. How did that happen? You know what? That's probably the best solution we could solve right now. Oh, and they got her in the neck too. God, I knew that was coming, but that still skeeves me out.
Judy, are you okay?
She is not fine. She is going to die. Finish the game!
You're almost there with much at stake. Now the ground begins to quake.
I think we're actually gonna get out of the floorboards now.
That'll help.
I forgot that the house literally split down the middle. That actually worked out way better than I thought it would. Look look at him. He's LGBTQ supportive.
What's in your hand? Drop it.
Very poor choice of words.
Aren't you afraid?
Terrified.
Ugh, I get goosebumps at this part.
You're finally acting like a man.
So you are my father, right?
No!
Time to say goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I think we can say it one last time. We've been a collective. I don't feel so good. That's cursed, but we need to take a tank to this game board.
I'm so glad you're back.
Only been gone 5 minutes.
That just shows you how much he loves you.
Today in the factory, it wasn't Carl Bentley's fault. I put the shoe on the conveyor belt.
I love that they tie that up too. Most of the time movies would just forget about that plot point, but I'm glad they didn't. Whatever you do, do not set those pieces down to play again. Put them back carefully. I would have gone for the shotgun, but you know what? That works too.
And I better do it before I feel too much like a kid.
Score.
Carl, what'd you end up doing? Are you actually like a really rich sneaker seller now?
Just like we remembered you.
Well, they don't remember us. You better calm down. All right, so that was the 1995 version of Jumanji. That is one of my favorite movies of all time. I absolutely adore Robin Williams. I think he was one of the best actors we've ever known. He is my favorite actor of all time. Love everything about that movie, from the 1995 charm to the game aspect to the Jumanji adventures that come out of the game. It's just so much fun. Before you head out of here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that like button. I would truly appreciate it. Also, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to check me out on my Twitch, where we stream every single time a new video goes live. And don't forget to check me out on my Patreon if you want to see the full uncut length reaction to this and all other movies and TV shows covered on the channel as well. Head over there. There's even exclusive content like High School Musical, the musical, the series, season 3, and Stranger Things season 4. And once again, thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. And besides all that, I'll Jumanji you all in another one.